The shoes that changed everything.
One afternoon, a young boy walked home from school with his head down. Not because he failed a test, not because he made a mistake, but because his classmates laughed at him. They laughed at his old, torn shoes. When he reached home, his mother noticed something was wrong. She gently asked, "What happened today, my son?" The boy stayed quiet for a moment, then softly replied, "Everyone has new shoes. Mine are broken." The mother looked at his worn-out shoes. Her heart broke inside, but she didn't show her pain. Instead, she smiled and said, "Don't worry, tomorrow will be better." That night, after her son fell asleep, the mother opened a small metal box. Inside were only a few coins and some crumpled notes. She counted them slowly, but the money was not enough. Still, she refused to give up. The next morning, she left home earlier than usual. She worked longer hours, cleaned more houses, carried heavy buckets of water. Her hands were tired, her feet hurt, but she kept going because she remembered the sadness in her son's eyes. Late that evening, she returned home. Her son was sitting outside, waiting. She sat beside him and placed a small box in his hands. "Open it." Inside were brand new shoes. The boy's eyes filled with tears. "Mom, how did you buy these?" She smiled gently and said, "A mother always finds a way." Years passed. The little boy grew up and became a successful businessman. One day, he walked into a large shoe store that he owned, but something special was written on the wall. The promise. A sign that read, "Free shoes for children who cannot afford them." People often asked him, "Why did you start this?" He simply smiled and replied, "Because one pair of shoes once changed my life, and my mother's sacrifice should never be forgotten." Final message. Sometimes, the smallest things a mother gives come from the biggest sacrifices. Outro. If this story touched your heart, like this video, comment "Respect for Mothers," and subscribe for more powerful life stories. Because sometimes, one story can change a life.